Hi everybody, it's me Natasha. Today I will be doing a video on my foundations. Anyway, so let's get started. So my first foundations that I want to talk about is my MAC Pro Longwear SPF 10 foundations. This is what they look like. I have two of them, because one is an NC 25 and the other one is an NC 35. As you could tell, one is for summer, obviously, and the other one is for winter, which is I would be wearing right now. I do really like these foundations. They work like amazingly well. Be careful using your brushes on these. If you have really nice brushes, I wouldn't recommend using them on these because these will stain your brushes. And it's very hard to get this out of your brushes, just so you guys know. So make sure you have like an awesome makeup remover to use this if you're using your brushes. Otherwise, just apply with your fingers, because that's like the best way, I think, to apply this foundation in particular. It does last like for freaking ever. It's like liquid cement for your face. If you are looking into getting like a full coverage for your face, this would be the way to go. Very full coveragey. If that makes sense. What else? It's 30 mLs and 1 US fluid ounces. It does come with a pump, which I do like, and yes, it's dirty right now, and I apologize, but it does come with a thing where you can lock it. Well, it was locked. So that's it locked, so you can't like press it down. And this is when it's not locked. And I'm not going to pump any out of this because, whatever, I'll just switch this. Okay. So with this, you only need like the tiniest amount for your entire face, because a little goes a long ways with this stuff. It's very kind of creamy. It's really creamy, actually. This is on the thicker side of their foundations from MAC. And like I said, or like I was saying, it does last a full 20, or not out 20 hours. It does last, like, I believe, like 15 hours plus. I think all you would have to do really is use like a blotting paper or powder just to blot like your T-zone, probably. If you have oily skin, blot your T-zone, because it can tend to make you oily. If you have dry skin, this would go great for you too, because it's I think it's for dry and oily skin. I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, so the next foundation from MAC, actually I'm just going to do like from MAC to another brand to another brand. It's just easier. This is the other foundation I use by MAC, if ever I use a MAC foundation. And this one is the Studio Sculpt SPF 15 foundation, and I have this one in the NC 25 because that's the color I was when I bought it. We'll do a little swatch for you. This is what it looks like. It's in like this type of form. It does not have a pump. That's the only thing I don't like about this, is that it doesn't have a pump, so be careful, because this can tend to like just shoot out when you squeeze it. So just get like the tiniest amount, and it's usually already like coming out when you open the container anyways. And this is what it looks like. This is on the medium to full coverage side. That's what it looks like. I actually prefer this one over the MAC Pro Longwear. I know it doesn't last as long as the MAC Pro Longwear does, but in my opinion, this gives me a better like look, I guess. Like, it just looks nicer on my skin. It sets nicer on your skin than this one does. This one tends to settle in your pores a lot more unless you use like a really good foundation primer. Like Korres. I like the Korres one, the anti-aging primer. That's like one of my favorite primers. But this one right here settles on nicely on your skin. Like, you don't have to wear some fancy smancy, like, you know, face primer just to wear this. Like, it'll settle on your skin very nicely and look natural. It doesn't look like cakey. The MAC Pro Longwear tends to look cakey. Okay, so the next brand of makeup is by NARS, and this one is my NARS Sheer Matte Foundation, and it's in the color Light 4 and DeVille. Now this is sheer matte, meaning this one is for people that have oily skin, not dry skin. So dry skin should not buy the matte one. Otherwise it'll make your face look too dried out. Like it'll be overly drying for your face. The one that you would need is the, what is that? It's the sheer, I don't know, it's like the dewy finish one. They have this one, like the sheer matte, and they have like the dewy finish one that's more for drier skin people, like people that have like really super dry skin. That one is for you guys. So stay away from the sheer matte if you have dry skin. Now this one does come with a pump, and it does lock. That's how you open, that's how you close. So it's open, I'm going to pump a little bit out. Now this one is like a medium to full coverage as well. It's like a buildable coverage. I would say it's more on the medium side, but it can be buildable. And it's very, very creamy, but a little bit watery at the same time. It's not as thick as the MAC Pro Longwear or the MAC Studio Sculpt. And that's what it looks like. It's a great foundation. It lasts like literally all day as long as you set it with a setting powder. It will last, and this does give you a beautiful, beautiful finish. It looks great on your skin. Like it settles in nicely. It doesn't settle in pores or anything like that. It's actually a very, very nice foundation. I've had no issues with this foundation. It did not break my skin out. I have sensitive skin. It's like a combination oily skin, so this did not break my skin out. The next foundation that I have is more on the mineral side of foundations. And I can only wear this crap when I'm pregnant. Like, believe it or not, I can only wear this when I'm pregnant. I used to work for Escentuals, actually. So, yeah, let me do like a little swatch. That's what it looks like. It's just like a powder foundation. And it's mineralized. That's what it looks like. So as you can see, it does cover quite nicely. It is powder. So if you are like a person who doesn't like the feel of liquid foundations, I would definitely recommend powder foundations for you, or mineralized foundations for you, mineralized powder foundations for you, because you won't get that heavy cakey feeling like you would a liquid foundation. And this one, like a powder foundation, would just feel lighter on your skin. It lets your skin breathe pretty much. It is overall kind of better for your skin, but I'm a person who likes cream foundations because I believe they just look nicer and they last longer, and they go better with me. Like with my skin likes liquid. It doesn't like powder. So I don't wear the powder foundation. Now this is a foundation I got from Aveda, and it's in 07 Almond. This does not match my skin tone right now at all. When I was tan, it didn't match my skin tone. It was still too dark. I would recommend this color to somebody who's like an NC 40 and above. Like if you're NC 35, this will be too dark for your skin. Like I didn't realize how dark this was until I actually got it. So this is also a powdered mineral foundation, and you can wear this wet. Like you can actually wet it and put on your face to make it more like a cream, like a, what is that? Like a powder to cream foundation or whatever. You can do that with it. You can just wear it as a powder foundation. It is a mineralized foundation. It doesn't smell bad at all. That's the color. As you can tell, it's like way darker than my skin right now because I'm so darn pale. It was just so pretty. It settled into my skin nicely. It just overall was an awesome foundation. I just wish that I could have gotten a foundation that matched my skin tone. And I did buy it when I was tan, so I thought that, you know, this color would have matched me, but it was just way too dark. So I do recommend this color. It's in 07 Almond by Aveda if you're like an NC or NW, actually NW40 and above. If you're NC 35, I wouldn't recommend it. If you're NW 35, you might be able to get away with wearing this color. But like I said, it does look extremely beautiful on your skin. It's very, very beautiful, looks nice, and I do recommend this foundation actually. Like, I would wear this foundation if I had it on my color. And they do send it like this because with Aveda, they're all like earth-saving people. So what you do is you buy this. It's like a little pan, and then you have to buy the container separately, so you can actually like reuse it. It's like a reusable container, so it helps to, you know, cut down on the plastics and all that other stuff to save the planet. This is my latest foundation, and it's the Lioele by oh no, I'm sorry. It's the Triple Dissolution BB Cream by Lioele, and it's an SPF 30, and it's whitening and wrinkle care. Now, I love, love, love BB creams, and I made a video on my BB cream review for Lioele BB cream, explaining what BB creams are and all that other stuff, and I'll link that video in the down bar below so you guys can check out that video. And this is what it looks like. It comes in a pump. It's a little bit dirty, sorry, I just used it. And I'll put some on my hand. And with the BB creams, you only need like the tiniest, tiniest, tiniest amount. Now, this is like your foundation, your, could be a concealer, your base primer, your wrinkle care, like anti-aging and skin whitening, like not like bleaching your face. I mean like lightening up like dark spots, age spots, stuff like that, all in one little tube. And that's what it looks like right there. And now this can be on the dewy side, and BB creams usually come in like one color. So you can wear this BB cream right here if you're NC 20 and 25. I do recommend this for, you know, your color skin. So I'm an NC 25, and this one matches my skin like perfect, like just perfectly. So that's the BB cream, and I am wearing it today. And it does make your skin look like super, super duper flawless and just beautiful. I absolutely love BB creams. I think besides the Aveda one, the BB cream is now my new favorite foundation. Like, I love this stuff, and I want to try out other BB creams from different companies because there's just so many out there. But for right now, this is my favorite BB cream, and it does give you a full coverage. Like, this is a more on the fuller coverage side of BB creams. A lot of BB creams tend to be, like, I guess like light to medium coverage, but this one is a medium to full coverage. So I do recommend this BB cream if you like the more full coverage type of look. This one will give it to you. I will list where you can buy this because the BB creams are pretty much Asian type of brands. So a lot of times you can only get them in Korea. But I do have a few websites where you can get them here in the States, and I will list those in the down bar below as well. And I will be putting all of these products on my blog if you guys have any more questions about them, and the websites you can get them at and how much they are. So, yeah, that is my foundation collection that I have so far. I hardly ever use any of them anymore. Because I switched to BB cream, and I love BB cream. Like, I think I'm staying with that forever until they stop making it. But anyways, thank you for watching. If you're new, please subscribe. And I'm sorry this video carried on forever. I try to make it as quickly as possible. But thanks for watching. I hope you guys all have a happy Monday. And if you're new, please subscribe. And if you already subscribed, thank you for subscribing. And please remember to check out my beauty blog. I'll put that link in the down bar below as well. So thank you all, and I hope you guys all have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.